Now we will discuss here that how we can simplify a Boolean function with the help of K-map. For minimizing the function, we have to create the groups of cells with the adjacent cells. The group size should be order of 2 to the power n cells. That is, the group size should be of 1, 2, 4, 8 or 16 cells. This n is totally depend on the variable which are presented in the given function. In this lecture, we will discuss the some rules which are applicable to create the groups of our K-map. Now, firstly, filling the K-map for mean terms. Obviously, the mean terms are those terms for which the function will be high. That means in a K-map, we have to fill 1 in a given for a given mean terms. That means firstly, if we want to fill the K-map for the mean terms, we have to identify the mean terms of a given function. Second, write the corresponding binary numeric value. Now use these binary values as an address to place a 1 in a K-map. Repeat these steps for other mean terms. For example, if we have a function f is equal to a bar b plus a b bar, that means this function have two variable a and b, and this function have two terms, and these are a bar b and a b bar. That means we have to create a K-map of variable two variable, that means a and b. That means obviously the number of cells in that particular function will be 2 to the power 2, that means 4. 1 2 3 4, that means this will be clear, this will be the 0 1 2 and 3, and this is nothing but a these the address of these particular cells 0 1 2 and 3. Okay, now we have to fill this these mean terms into this K map. Now this is a bar b. Now first point was in that first point was identify the mean terms to be mapped. That means in that particular function we have a term a bar b. Now second point is write the corresponding binary numeric value. That means this is a bar b. That means the numeric binary value will be this a bar means 0, this b means 1. That means the variable have complement, that means we have to write 0. If a variable without variable, that means we have to write this 1. Clear? That means the numeric binary values for this term will be 0 1. Now use second term is use binary values as an address to place a 1 in a K map. That means 0 1, that means this is 1, and we have to place in we have this 0 1, that means this is 1, that means we have to fill 1 in that particular 0 0 1 location. Now second term is a bar b, a b bar, that means this will become 1 and this will be 0, because this variable is without bar, that means this is 1, and this b variable have complement, that means this will become 0, and this 1 0 means this is 2, that means we have to fill in that particular location 1. and rest mean terms will be 0. This is the method for filling the K-map for the mean terms. Now we take another example for the three variable K-map. As we see here, there are two terms, a bar b c bar, and this one is b a b c. Now uh, and this is the corresponding K-map for that particular function of variable 3 ABC. Now firstly we have to identify the mean term and write the corresponding binary numeric value and use the binary value as an address to place the 1 in a particular K-map. Okay, here the first term is a bar b c bar. That means we have now we will create the value of that particular term. That means this will be 0 1 0, because this is a bar, that means this will be 0. This is only b, that means this will become 1. C bar, that means this will become 0. Now second term is abc, that means these variables are without complement. That means this can be written as 1 1 1, and 0 1 0 nothing but this is 2. That means we have to place 1 in the place 0 1 0. This is 0, this is 1, and this is 0. That means this will be the place of that particular 1, 0 1 0. And that means, and the second term is 1 1 1. That means 1 1 1. This will be, we have to place the 1 in that particular location, 1 1 1. Okay, the cell 1 1 1 correspond to the mean term of ABC, and a bar b c bar correspond to directly to the 0 1 0. Now the filling the K map for max term. Obviously we know that the max term are those terms by which the function have the value 0. Clear? Same, we have to follow the same rules as we follow in the mean terms. Simply identify the max term, write the corresponding binary numeric values, but in for max term we have to form the complement of that binary number, of that binary numeric value. We have to form the complement of that particular binary numeric value, and then use this particular complemented number as an address to place the 0 in place of 1. Remember that, remember this, we have to put here 0. That means for max term we have to put 0, for mean term we have to fill 1. Clear? And this is a example for the max term. Suppose we have a max term a plus b plus c with ending with a plus b plus c bar. That means this function have three variable of two terms. Here first term is a plus b plus c. Clear? Now write the corresponding binary numeric value, that means 1 1 1. These variables are without complement. That means we will write 1 1 1. Now form the complement. That means these one the value of that particular variable 1 1 1 become the complement of these values will be 0 0 0. That means this will become the address for that particular term. Now this is a plus b plus c bar, that means this is 1 1 0. That means the numeric value of that particular uh, uh, term will be 1 1 0. Now we have to complement this number and this will become 0 0 1, and this is 0 0 1 become the address for this term. Okay, now we will put these term into this address, that means 0 0 0, that means this one 0 0 0, that means we will put here 0. Remember this is for max term, huh? That's why we put it here 0. Now this is 0 0 1, that means the address for this 0 0 1, that means 0 0 1, that means we will put 0 at that particular location. Now we will discuss some rules for simplification of the Boolean function. Now as we know that we already know the filling of our K-map, how we fill our K-maps, how we fill the mean terms and max term in our K-map. Now the purpose of the K-map will be minimization of function. That means uh, we have to minimize or simplify our function using K-map. That means we have to create the groups. That means we have to take the common in a adjacent cells, and for taking the common we have to create the groups of adjacent cell, and these are some rules for creating the groups, and we will discuss here these rules. The first rule of the grouping is any cell contain a 0 cannot be grouped. That means uh, the mean terms which are not the part of the given function cannot be grouped with their adjacent cell. That means 0 means, that means this 0 means this will be the, that means this 0 will not be the part of your function of your given function. That means this term cannot be grouped with any adjacent cell or adjacent given mean terms. Okay, this is the first basic rule for the grouping. Now second function, the second rule is the group must contain 2 to the power n cells, and this n starting from 0. That means we have to group the cells have the number of 1 2 4 8 and 16, and this is totally depend, this n totally depend on the number of variable of that particular given function. That means if we have a function which have 3 variable, that means we have to create at most the group of 8 cell. Now second, now third rule is grouping must be horizontal or vertical, must not be diagonal. That means obviously the grouping will be created in the adjacent cell which have the single bit difference, but Now this one can be grouped with this because these two cells have only one bit difference. But if we create this group, that means diagonal group, now we can see the address of that particular term will be 0 0 1, and the address for this term will be 1 1 1. That means 1 1 1. Now you can see the difference between these two mean terms have 2 bit. That means this 0 become 1, this bit becomes 0 1 0 1. That means these two terms have 2 bit difference. That's why these two terms cannot be grouped to each other. Okay, that means we have to remember only one thing, that the grouping of the terms will be horizontal, or either horizontal or vertical, not diagonal. Now the fourth rule will be the group must be covered as large as possible. That means the grouping must be in terms of 2 to the power n. That means n will be 0 1 2 3 4, totally depend on the variable of a particular function, and this will be 1 grouping of cell of 1 cell, 2 cell, 4 cell, 8 cell, 16 cell, and we should begin from the largest possible group, and if not possible then come to the smaller one. So try to make the group as large as possible. Okay, now next group is, if if one of any cell cannot be grouped any other cell, it will act as a group itself. That means this is totally this is the case of 2 to the power 0, and this will be 1. That means we can create the group of one cell. That means 2 to the power 0, that means 0. That means here n will be, n is equal to 0. Okay, uh, that is the each one of the map must be include at least one group. That means each given mean term of a particular given function should be grouped to each other. Okay, now group number 6, the group may overlap, but there should be as few as group possible as possible. That means we have to reduce the number of groups. Clear? That means according to this rule we have to minimize our groups. Okay, next, the we, as we know that the grouping is occurred between the two or more cells with have the single bit difference, correct? In this case the folding group is placed because we can see the identity of the leftmost cell is 0 1 0, and the identity of the rightmost of the cell is 0 0 0. Okay, then the difference between these two cells are of 1 bit, so these can be grouped. Okay, that means this term and this can be grouped, and this will be this grouping is known as folding grouping. Okay, now here how we simplify the K map in a soft form or in mean terms. First rule, a group must contain either 1, 2, 4, 8 and 16 cells which are all of the power of 2, as we discussed in our web slides. Uh, Always include the largest possible number of ones in a group in accordance with the rule 1. Each one of the map must be included in at least one group. That means कोई भी ग्रुप, कोई भी वन, दैट मीन्स गिवन टर्म आपका छूटना नहीं चाहिए. दैट मीन्स you have to include all the ones or all the mean terms, and the ones already in group can be included to another group as long as the overlapping group include the non-common ones. That means this is talking about uh, dummy groups. We are talking here in that particular term, in particular sentence, we are talking about dummy group, and we have already know that about that. Okay, now the process of minimization of pause expression is basically the same as for an SOP expression, except that the group of zeros to product to produce the minimum sum terms instead of grouping of ones to produce minimum product terms. The rule for the grouping of zeros are same as grouping of ones. That means we have to group only here zeros, not ones, for this max term or product of sum. Now we will take some example. This is an example in which simplify the following boolean function. That means this is a b c. That means this function have three variable a b c, and this summation sign represent the, these are SOP. That means sum. That means this is the SOP of SOP. That means sum of product. And this is 0, 1, 4, 5. That means these are the terms for which this function will be high. That means for these particular values, for these particular terms, this function will become high. Now we write these terms into the variable form. That means this 0 can be written as a bar, b bar, c bar. That means nothing but 0 0 0. This is 0 0 1. That means a bar, b bar, c bar. This is 0 1 1. That means this is 4. This is 1 0 1. That means this is 5. Now we will fill these terms, that means these true terms, into the k map. This is 0 0. This is 0. That means we have to fill here 0 in that particular 0 place. That means this is 1. That means we will put as 1 in particular 0 0 0 1. Now this is 4. That means 1 0 0. That means 1 0 0. That means we will put as 1 in that particular location. This is 1 0 1. That means this 1 0 1, that will, this one we will put 1 in that particular location. Okay, and rest mean terms will be 0 obviously. Now 0 set will be 2 3 6 7. That means 2 2 3 6 and 7. Now the one set will be, which will be given in which we have given 0 1 4 5. That means the essential prime implicants will be, we will group these four ones. That means this will be 2 to the power 2. That means 4. That means we will create a group of 4 ones. We can create here the group of 4 ones. Now create the identity of that particular group Simple, we will take the ORing of that these two terms. That means this is nothing but a bar plus a. This is a bar, this is a, that means this will become a bar plus a bar. Here, this here in that particular row, we have b bar, c bar plus b bar c. Clear? Now a bar plus a become 1, and here b bar plus b bar c bar plus b bar c. Now you can take the common b bar from that particular point. That means b bar will be common, that means this will be c bar plus c, and c bar plus c become 1, and this will become only b bar. Clear? That's why the we can say that from this you will get 1, and from this row you will get b bar. That means b bar into 1 become b bar. That means the identity of this group will be b bar. Okay, there are no essential prime implicants. That means the sum of product solution will be f is equal to b bar. That means if we implement this function using a gate, we will use totally number of AND gate, OR gate, NOT gates. That means 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. That means total you have to use total 8 NOT gates. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Total 8. You have to use total 8 AND gates. 1 2 3, and then 4, then 5, and then 6. That means total 6 OR gates you have to use in that particular to implement this function through gates. Okay, now here we will minimize this function using this k map, and the minimized function you will get b bar. Now only this can be implemented like this. That means only this function can be implemented like this through gate. That means simple this one, and you will get b bar. Clear? This is the magic of k-map. That means this is the magic of simplification of function using k-map. Okay, now take another example. If, we have a function abc of variable, 3 variables abc. Now the given mean terms will be 0 1 4 6 and 7. Simple, we will put ones in that particular location in the k map. This is 0, this is 1, this is 4, this is 6, and this is 7. Now we are creating the group. We have to create the groups. As we see this, we can create these groups, and this one can be grouped with this group, this one, or this one can be grouped with this one by the folding grouping. But if in that particular example we will we we have some non-essential or dummy groups. if you take this group, clear, this will become your dummy group. Or if you take this group, you have this group become your dummy group. That means you can take only one group, either this one or this one. That's why this function have two possible answers, either this one or this one. The identity for this group become a bar, a bar, b bar. The identity for this group, that means for this group, this will be from this a, and you will take the b, that means this will be ab. That means you will get the ab in the both solution. But the difference in this term, that means this will be b bar c bar. That means this b bar c bar from this group. If you take this group, okay, now the answer, your answer will change if you take this group as a prime implicant, and this will be the the identity for this, where this group will be a c bar. That means from this a, and here in that two values you have to take the value common c bar, okay, and this and this b bar plus b become 1, and you will get only c bar, and this is a c bar. Okay, now we take some example of max terms. This is the example for our max term. That means this is a function have three variable a b c, and these are 2, 3 and 5 are the max term for that particular function. Now we have to fill these values in that particular value, 0, 1, 2 and 3. That means this is 2, this is 3 and this is 5. We will put the zeros in that particular location, 2, 3 and 5. Now group, for the max term we have to create the grouping of zeros, not ones. Clear? These two zeros can be grouped each other, but this zero cannot be grouped with their adjacent with with their adjacent cell. That means this will be single grouping. We have to create here single grouping. Clear? Now this is here, this is a bar. Now we have to write the uh, identity of that particular group. That means this one, this group. Clear? Here this is a bar. That means for max term this will become a. Okay, complement, that means mean term. Max term is the complement of mean term. So in the case of mean term, we will take this as a bar. Now we will take here only a. 0 means a. Now plus in SOP or mean term we will take a ending Here you have to take ORing operator. Now here you will take these two terms. The common will be B, that means you will take B bar. That means this will become the identity for this group. That means this is A B bar. Now we have to write the identity for that particular group. This group, single group, this is nothing but this is A, that means this will be A bar plus, that means ORing operator, this is B bar, that means this will be B, that means this is C, that means this will be C bar, and this will be the identity for that particular group, A bar B C bar, this one. And the minimized function of that particular given function will be A plus B bar, that means A plus B bar ending with A bar plus B bar plus C bar. Clear? Lastly, you have to form a product of sum with the sum terms from the previous steps, that means this one steps. Okay, now this is the second example. Here we have uh, max terms of that particular function have 0 1 5 7 8 9 and 15, and we have to fill these. We will fill these mean max terms into this k map and then now grouping. Okay, now the another case for the k map will be the don't care condition. Sometimes a situation arises in which some input variable combination are not allowed. Since these unallowed states will never occur in the given function, and they can be treated as a don't care term with respect to their effect on the output. That means there will be no effect of the don't care terms. And the best example for the don't care is a BCD code. Obviously BCD code have 4-bit code, and the total numbers exist in the BCD are 9, that means from 0 to 9. These means the last 6 number becomes the unwanted inputs for the BCD. That means from 10 to 15, that means from 101 to 111. These binary numbers, these 4-bit numbers become the unwanted BCD or invalid BCDs. Because of that, we put these 6 unwanted input numbers to the category of don't care. Okay, having don't care condition can simplify the Boolean expression and hence simplify the circuit implementation. Allow with the 0 set and 1 set, that means zeros of that particular function. We have to separate the zeros and ones, and we will also have a don't care condition in K-map. Don't care will be expressed as X or D in the K-map. Don't care can be grouped along with the ones and zeros depending on what is more convenient to help us simplify the resulting. Now we can for the don't care condition, we can use our don't care condition for our convenient. Either this can be treated as 1 or this can be treated as 0 according to the convenience of the user. This is an example for the don't care. That means in that particular example, here are these 1 2 3, 4, 5 and 6 mean terms. 6 means term 2, 3, 4, 6, 11 and 12. In that particular example, we have given the don't care condition, that means 10, 13 and 14. These mean terms are the don't care. That means we will put x in that particular location. That means 13, 14 and sorry 10, 13 and 14 x. Now we are grouping. Now we will group the ones, these two groups and these groups can be grouped if we take this don't care as 1. Okay, now these ones can be grouped, that means in 2 to the power 2, that means 4. These 4 ones can be grouped. Now if we treat this don't care condition to 1, that means again we can create the group of 4 ones. That means these one, this one, this one and this don't care can be treated as 1, and we can create a group of 4 ones. Now this don't care can be treated as 0. That means we cannot take this don't care to 1. If we take if we treat if we take this don't care to 1, that means this will become the part of our function, and this cannot be the minimized function. Clear? So the basic rule for the don't care, we can take these don't care as a 1 or 0 as our convenience, or as we can if we want to simplify our function. Okay, this is another example. Here the don't care condition are 10, 13 and 14. Okay, this is the same example, but in that particular case the we will solve this function, we will not solve this k map with the help of zeros. That means we will get the function in the pause form, and this will be the our output in a pause form. In the previous slide, the output function is in the saw form. Okay, so that's all from this lecture. Now in the next lecture we will discuss some example for this simplification of k-map in the form of saw form and pause form.